Hey guys, I'm completely bundled up because it's like 30 degrees here in New York City. So the question I received is why I was in Massachusetts at the time, because the thing is that my car is registered in Massachusetts, and for me to get the inspection done, it has to be done in Massachusetts. So while I was there, my tooth started to kill me. Like, I was in such pain, I couldn't bear it. Darby was already worried for me, so he started to Google up some dentist office nearby. Apparently, we found out in Massachusetts, a lot of dentist offices don't do extraction because it's considered a surgical procedure. So we finally found one that does an extraction. So while we went there, he was showing me a video of how they do the extraction and root canals and all that 3D thing. I'm like, he's like, isn't that movie so cool? I'm like, you and I have two different definitions of what cool is, by the way. So, and yeah, I felt like a kid because he had to he was putting the injection in my gum and the inside, and I was kind of really freaking out. I'm not a big fan of needles. So he hid the needle in the back. He's like, say, ah. I'm like, I don't want to say, ah. Do like a lion, raw. I'm like, I don't want to do like a lion. You could scream afterwards. I'd rather scream now. So yeah, so I started making them laugh and everything, and apparently the noise I was making while they were extracting my tooth, the nurse was holding my jaw down and he was putting a sharp metal object inside my gum to try to rip the tooth out. So it was very painful. So the noises I was making were not proper. Apparently they're very provocative. So I thought I was screaming Bloody Mary, but apparently I was screaming very like a porn star. Don't ask. So yeah, people in the lobby were laughing, and the doctor was laughing, the nurse was laughing, and Darby started to think like they put laughing gas on me because it's like a bit weird. So he asked the secretary to go check on me, so she went to check to see if it was laughing gas that I got. She's like, nope, it's not laughing gas, that's all her doing. So yeah, it was embarrassing and painful. But I totally recommend that doctor's office. I'm gonna post down the link to that doctor's place. If you're a local Bostonier, like, I totally highly recommend going to that place. If it wasn't 4 hours away, I would totally do it every single time I needed to, but it's 4 hours away. No said. No, I'm going to. Hey mom, we're heading back home right now. Just got out the hotel. What time is it? Like 10:30?
10:30, I think.
Yep.
Hi, Derry.
Hi, mommy.
Hi. We're about to get the inspection done, and we should be home shortly. So we'll see you in a little while, a little later. Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Take care, mom. Bye. Oh, that's the hotel. Colonial looking. So the doctor removed the tooth that's in the back. It hurt like a bitch. So I'm numb still. Feel like my little sister turned into Angelina Jolie. No, she's a sexy one. So, you know, I feel sorry for Darby. He was up all night taking care of me because I was in so much pain. I was in agonizing pain. I cried. Even when I was sleeping, I was still crying. Because the pain, it was so bad. Even when I was sleeping, I was still crying. I don't remember that. He was like, babe, you were sleeping and you were still crying in your sleep because it was hurting you. I'm like, oh, that must have been really painful. Because the pill knocked me out, but, yeah, it knocked me out, but my body was still in pain, so I was unconscious but consciously crying. Does that make sense? So, Darby Googled, you're happy, he Googled the closest doctor for me, and we got the teeth removed, and so it's gone. It's gross. Not gonna lie, it's really gross. And he's eating in front of me.
Hey.
I can't eat, but he's eating in front of me.
I gotta have energy to drive.
I'm hungry. So mean.
Sorry, babe.